Today I'd like to talk about teamwork and communication, as we were discussing before. Do you have your sheet handy, Candice and Melanie? I thought if we have a little brainstorm which you can write down your ideas about, we might be able to help hand over in the office a little easier. We could rehash things we're already doing and new ideas, perhaps.
Okay.
Perhaps if I want to say that having with your office or any organisation, it's like a ship or an orchestra where you have a conductor who has to give the signals that we all need to be playing our violin or our flute or whatever it might be, so that you have the music eventually giving you the final outcome of what you're trying to achieve. So I thought too, if we have perhaps some words about communication, maybe written, spoken, implied, as examples, we could write down some thoughts on that. Do you want to have write down written ideas you might have when we pass messages to each other through the message book, for instance?
Well, I think the message book is really effective. So whenever you start a shift and you haven't been working for a long time, you can always read over it and then be there. Instead of spoken, when you can forget things, and when it's written down, you can still refer to it.
That's
So
good.
it's good.
And then also, if you're not here, we can all read the messages.
Yeah.
And perhaps the idea we were talking about before of making a document that's a newsletter for people who aren't here very much, helping out. If someone's sick or on holidays and they can make notes from the message book, we'll write that down now.
So is a newspaper
Newsletter.
a newsletter?
As a staff newsletter, which is not going to be cumbersome, just something else to refer to rather than read a whole book.
Okay.
Then perhaps with spoken communication, how do we make that more effective? Any thoughts on that? Perhaps you can write down and you can tell me if you'd like to think of something else. Maybe when we're on the phone and passing messages on, if I'm out of the office, and highlight the property or the person who's called up front and just be aware of a short message, trying to say the effective words that, so I know what to act on, and maybe, as again in the message book, just the short form of the communication rather than lots of prepositions, etc. And then very key words we need to have. Someone emailed or faxed or whatever they did, sent a letter. That's important to note that down. You agree?
Yeah.
And also implied communication when we want to, I suppose being very specific about not just assuming that you think one thing and or I'm trying to convey to you the same. Any ideas on that too?
Yeah, I understand. It's all about asking questions just to clarify so they're on the same page.
That's right, that's good, yeah. All right, so we'll write that down. So we can put this together too and add it to a beginning of a newsletter maybe, for staff. Can you think of anything else that's relevant with the teamwork, perhaps? And we put the initials of people's names in the message book to highlight, but maybe they don't see it. So perhaps until everyone's used to that, we write another note on the computer.
Or someone signed something saying that they've read it
Mm,
and
okay.
attended to
Yeah, we should do that. That's a good idea.
Yeah. So we can see who out of the staff who haven't been notified.
Mm.
So.
Right, or if with the newsletter it's signed or initialed too,
Yeah.
and then for later on we know that they're aware of that. Like a new mailbox, which everyone may not know about. Okay, well that seems good. Any other thoughts? You can always write them down later on.
Yeah, and then we'll give it to you